What's happening, all my funky people? This week we're putting Sheila E's Love Bazaar in the skillet. Check it out.
Some spray.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to this week's What's in the Skillet. with BrownMark here. And yeah, last week we had to take a little time off because, you know, we had to put some more grease up in the skillet, you know, some new sauce and rethink a few things. But we back on track and we ready to go. So this week we broke down Sheila E's Love Bazaar. And a lot of you were wondering, asking about the slap technique along with the down hammer and the up chop with the thumb. So that's what I'm going to be showing you this week. I'm going to show you 3 basic techniques to learning and being effective with slap and rumble at the same time and creating a groove, because that's what this is all about, creating a groove. So let's get started. First, we're going to take a look at the hammer down and the up chop with the thumb. That's what we're going to look at first. Check this out. First thing I do with a song like this is detune the bass to an E flat. I do this on a lot of songs, like Erotic City. I tune to an E flat. Sometimes I'll tune down to a D. I don't like playing 5 strings, so it's easier for me to just hit my pedal, my tuner pedal, tune down to a D or an E flat very quickly, and there we have it. So E flat. So my E string now becomes an E flat. This song starts on an F sharp, but my F sharp is now, instead of the 2nd fret, it is the 3rd fret, because I tuned down to an E flat. So hammer down. And then you're going to hit a ghost note. Hammer down on the note again. Now, I call it a cha-cha, but really what it is just a down thumb and an up thumb. Hear how that's muted? I'm just muting the strings and I'm going down and up. So that's one of the exercises that you want to do. If you get used to just doing this exercise, doesn't matter where you are, just mute the strings. You want to get more of a rumble? Remember I showed you in one of the previous videos, E, A, and the D string. Hit all 3 of them in a muted fashion. So that's more how I play. That's a simple pattern. Once you get that pattern, you can start doing other patterns. Or So we're gonna give it, instead of just a cha-cha-cha, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're gonna go.
Pay attention.
So everybody follow along. Hear how that feels? I always say hear how that feels because I want you to concentrate more on what it feels like. You can hear the feeling of it. And if you want to get real funky, you know, put some nice vibrato on there. See how that just got that nice feel on it. Then we're gonna go right into that. That's just a C sharp. So Just go C sharp, right into that E flat. And that's why I like to tune down to an E flat, because now I'm hitting that E flat, see?
Pay attention.
Same pattern. So.
And no, he don't play it like the record. He play it like he feel like playing it. You know what I'm saying?
And you can improvise, put whatever you want in between there. So I'll do a pluck once in a while or whatever comes natural. So it's...
Play.
You just feel it and you can add whatever you want because there's enough room in this track to where you can add things such as that. So now here's a second very important technique in slap bass. Learning how to mute the string in syncopation with the thumb. So I usually take my thumb and mute the E. I take this finger and I mute the other 3 strings, just like that. See, there's no notes playing. It's just a mute. Then I take this whole hand and I slap the bass. Hear how I'm slapping it and it's making no sounds. Well, it's making a sound, but it's playing no notes. So now you take your thumb, hammer down, mute it, and then you slap. Hear how that sounds? Doesn't matter where you go. Doesn't matter where I go. So now what I want to do is play Love Bazaar with this technique instead of doing that, I'll just play the whole thing. Instead of doing that, I'm going to play it this way. See? Same thing, it's just a different approach, but it gives you pretty much the same sound, same feel. See, once you learn how to do this, you can put this in any song that you do. I could like play anything. I could be. Now there's one more exercise I'm going to show you in slap bass. that'll really make you a funky bass player. And it's the same rhythm, the same pattern that I showed you just previously, this right here. But now I'm going to show you how to pluck. Instead of thumb it, I'm going to teach you how to pluck. So, see, same thing, but I'm pulling these notes. You can pluck them or you can pull them. So, hear how that sounds? I'm going to do it really slow. Now the hardest part that you're going to have is and then getting in there for the pluck. If it's easier for you to just pull it with your finger, that works too. See, I'm just letting the finger go up underneath there like that. I find it easier for me to pull a string. It's cleaner and it's funkier. Once you learn that technique, just do it slowly every single day. Or with the finger. Once you get fast at it, you'll be able to put licks in your song. See? That's all it is. You can work on so many different patterns. I ain't playing any notes. It's just rumble patterns. One last thing I'm going to show you. This is actually a fourth exercise. Just grab any drum beat. I'm going to be releasing backing tracks that you'll be able to play with. The same stuff that you hear me jamming to, I'm going to start releasing those to you. I'm just working out the format, but I'm going to give you a demonstration on I'm not going to play any notes. I'm just going to show you how, as a bass player, I could groove with a track, with a band, without playing any notes. There you go. Once you start getting used to those techniques, you should be able to just take one of these tracks I'm going to release. I just want to see you just practice jamming with the track without touching any notes. So that's the basic lesson today. I wanted to show you how to take rumble technique, incorporate it with some slap technique, and add it to a song and make that song a little funkier than what it is. All right, that's it for this week in the skillet. I'd like to thank everybody for coming out. If you haven't hit subscribe, please do so right now. And please spread the word. Let's get this page popping. Let's get more and more people involved so that the page can grow. The more the page grows, the more I can start doing and developing bigger and better things. And that's what I want to do. I really want to take my knowledge and experience and pass it on. So, but I can't do that unless I got I got to have the backing. So you guys spread the word. Let's get with it. In words of wisdom, I want to leave you with one piece of knowledge that I got from Miles Davis that changed everything in my thinking. And I want to share that with you. He said to me, there are no rules. Let me break that down, what that means. He had asked me to play bass for him in the mid-'80s. And I was very intimidated by that. And I said to him, I said, Miles, I don't know how to read. I don't know all that jazz stuff that you guys play. You know, I don't know, man. He goes, I don't want all of that. I want what you got. I want what you got. I'll never forget that. I want what you got. Then it all clicked. It made sense to me. It's about this. It's about what you feel, and you translate that. It's artwork. There are no rules. You play what you feel. If you hit a bad note, so what? Make that bad note sound good. Learn how to take your music and make it out of art. And then there is no wrong. You just do what you do. So that's some wisdom I want to pass on from the great Miles Davis himself. And hey, I got lots more nuggets from the bad boy, the purple Yoda, as well, that I'll be sharing with you as we keep doing this. So till next time, y'all stay safe, and we'll see you next week.